The X39 patch is a light therapy patch that increases levels of something called GHKCU, which is a peptide that makes your cells behave like they're younger. The X39 patch reflects infrared light that's modulated back into the body in order to trigger and increase the production of this peptide. We've been using it in my practice for over 2 years now. We have some pretty amazing, profound stories. My favorite is my mother's. She's 81 years young this year, and she was on the patches for several months. She said, "Hey, I got to clean up the credit card statement. I'm not sure what these are doing for me. I'm going to stop them." I said, "Mom, that's fine. Just stop them for a week. Let me know what happens." She said after a week, she was having terrible depression and pain. She put the patches back on, and those problems just disappeared in a matter of, I don't know if it was hours or minutes, but it was fast enough that she was blown away. So suffice to say, she's been patching ever since, and that was about 8 months ago now. And so, yeah, we patch every patient in the practice because of the results we get with them. And we love the patches. We recommend them strongly.
So it took a while. It took a while for you to actually jump on the X39 bandwagon, is what I've heard.
Nita Brannon asked me for 3 months, and she asked me no less than 19 times. I had one false start where I said I'm going to jump in, and then I didn't. And she kept her cool and was gracious and thoughtful, but persistent. And it's just really hard to get my attention because we get a lot of people asking us to look at their product. There's a lot of bad product out there. I mean, a lot of bad product. Supplements, medications, medical devices, light therapy devices. This is one of the good ones.
Okay, so why do you say it's one of the good ones?
I practice medicine all day, every day. I got over almost 200 patients now. And we track all of our outcomes, which means that if you become a patient in the practice, you'll have an exit call. So I know exactly how well everybody does. It's very different from most practices you're used to, where it's like you can just book a consult. You can't just book a consult. You have one call to maybe join the practice, and you have a second call to maybe join the practice, and then you get an appointment with me, which might sound crazy, but we just really want to have an incredibly high quality of experience. And also, I really wanted this feedback because if you're not getting feedback, you have no idea how to get better. And, that's as true in network marketing or direct sales as it is in medicine. And so I learned that if you don't have your patients telling you what worked and what didn't work, then you're never going to know what works. And you're just going to be selling stuff that doesn't work, and you're never going to find out. So we just had rave reviews from the patches, stuff I wouldn't have believed possible, like scars disappearing, or, like my mom's case, just this crazy pain and depression that disappeared on the patches. She didn't even realize it. She didn't know what was doing it. The patches were.
This is a phototherapy patch.
Mm-hmm.
So take them from square one, what this LifeWave patch, this X39 stem cell activation patch, actually what it is and what it does.
So when you peel the adhesive off, you uncover this organic layer. It's made of natural stuff. I don't know exactly what, but it's natural. You can look it up if you want. And you put it on the body, and infrared light's emitted by your body. You make infrared light all the time. It's why, if you've ever seen like a video of night vision goggles, like what people see through night vision, they see people like they light up on the screen. That's because they emit infrared light. So you're emitting this light all the time. You emit that light, it hits the patch, it gets reflected back into the body after being modulated by the patch. And that then triggers the production of this peptide and the turning on of these healing rest rejuvenation pathways. So
what makes the X39 superior to other phototherapy that's available in our world today?
I just have not seen any of the other devices do what this device can do as fast as this device can do it, or at all. So, I've got tons of these devices, and I've used tons of these devices, and I've had patients who've used tons of these devices. And, I'll tell you a quick story. So Kathleen Horstmeyer, who helps me run the team, and she's my top leader, she had this 14 centimeter long scar at the bottom of her abdomen where she got kicked by a horse with both hind legs. And she after 2 weeks on the patches, that scar was gone. She'd already tried light therapy panels. She tried light therapy this, light therapy that. She tried castor oil packs and massage and these tools to try and break up the scar and all kinds of stuff. It didn't work. And she tried the patches for 2 weeks and it was gone.